It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And off we go from Minneapolis. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 36-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Down. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Drill. 52. Let's go now.
Getting the fullback involved here. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Vikings 15.
To the air with Love. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
15 yards on the play.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Set. Hut.
Fullback drive, power across. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Brandon McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's caught. This is Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Are you ready to see a record broken today, Kate? Because I think I am. I don't know what this offense is, but this defender's already got 2 sacks, and we're not even through the first quarter. And if my math is right, he's on pace for 8. The record 7, so we got something to monitor the rest of the way.
2nd down carry for Jones. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Running a screen now for Jones. Get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now give it to Mason. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
On the ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Cut.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. He's got room to roll. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. Black, yellow.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain.
This just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Packers get the football
and 10.
Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
We're working a couple yards past the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
You know, running the ball in the NFL is hard. That play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Red, cycle. Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Check, huh?
Throwing his love on third. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Vikings nothing. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Blue check. Ready?
Jacobs running behind center. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready, set.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Steal. Check, steal. Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Trouble, 38. 33. Hut.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 cycles.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
One more time with ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings nothing. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Viking 18.
On play action now, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Brings up 3rd
Rhythm.
down.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Viking 18.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Tiger 19.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, Shaq.
From the gun, Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Lead. 60 Bison. 60.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
The ball carrier.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of
You know, they
11.
really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Jones. So much for finishing things on the ground. When he is stopped at the line, they're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Here we go.
Now it's McCarthy. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Love looking to pass. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Will Riker to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Motioning Watson left.
Ready.
First plays a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Passing daylight through the 40. It's a race down the right side. Inside the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Third down from the gun. McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Defense there to contain things as he tried to get it outside. No yards for him on 2nd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
God, I can't believe what I'm watching.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
4 yards.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the gun, Jones gets it. He's got it in the red zone. Cut, and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and if you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this, they'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. It's an excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion. To the air with Love. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Field. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Cut down the field, Golden. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Shut up. Cowboy 80.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. He's mine.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
McCarthy sack.
And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
10-yard loss.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Read it.
Now McCarthy. And they pick him off again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
6. Mega. Set. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
He gets the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
A 55-yard attempt.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
From his own end zone, here we go. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Brock, they're going to start shy of that 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
My God, I can't believe what I watched.
McCarthy throwing here. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
All set now, 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Running a screen now for Jones. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Brought in left side by Jefferson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Mason gets it from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Shut up! 70 Lions! 18 Cardinals! 18 Cardinals! Rush in!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's trying to push the field. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. McCarthy to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
Let's go! Go!
Back to the air, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk.
And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. And we'll get your job done.
Vikings 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers, well, they can probably just run away and hide.
Ready, set.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hut. 10 black. Cover 38. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Takes the handoff, now low. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 52 black. Ready?
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. No up the middle, none outside either drop, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and just 2 to go. He got it to the 27. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.